comments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Chairman, and to our witnesses, I want to thank you all for being here. And my constituents are concerned about where the $700 billion is going. They want to know. Because they get up every morning, they work hard, they give up their tax dollars, and they're trying to figure out where did the money go, where's it going. Mr. Chairman,
I'll take a shot at it. Let me see. Liquor and prostitutes.
Now, after the bailout of A.I.G last month, the United States government effectively bought an 80% share in the company. That should have caused a fundamental change, you would think, in how the company was spending funds on compensation, bonuses, and benefits. But it doesn't look like that's what happened. The committee learned that shortly after the bailout went through, executives from A.I.G's major U.S. life insurance subsidiary, A.I.G American General, held a week-long conference at an exclusive resort in California. The resort is called the St. Regis Monarch Beach. Let me put up some pictures of the hotel up on the screen. It's very impressive. This is an exclusive resort. The rooms start, gentlemen, at $425 a night. Some are more than $1,200 a night. By the way, that's more than some of my constituents pay on a mortgage payment every month in the homes that they are now losing, by the way. We contacted the resort where A.I.G held this week-long event, and we requested copies of A.I.G's bills. We learned that A.I.G spent nearly $500,000 in a single week at this hotel. Now, this is right after the bailout. Mr. Turner, have you heard of anything more outrageous? A week after the taxpayers commit $85 billion to rescue A.I.G, the company's leading insurance executives spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in one of the most exclusive resorts in the nation. Stern?
I've been a business executive myself, and I tell you what, when our company, when things got tough, you cut back on expenses. You just go out and eliminate those type of things. I'm sure they had the issue. They were probably already committed to it, and we're going to have to spend it one way or another. But nonetheless, I remember we, as a business executive, VP and CFO of a company, we would actually go out and cancel those conferences because we just didn't want to send a message to the employees that we're spending on this type of thing and we need to cut back the expenses. So
let me ask you something. That wasn't the question he asked you. If you're saying all this shit, why didn't you cut this goddamn party? Seems like you all partied for a week. Hookers, liquor, bitches everywhere, all that shit. All on the taxpayers' fucking money. And now you're going to talk this shit here? You can't even answer a question? Fuck you, you fat cat.
And if a company is drowning, then you're going to go and spend that kind of money. It's crazy, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
Let me describe for some of you the charges that the shareholders or now U.S. taxpayers had to pay. Check this out. A.I.G spent $200,000 for hotel rooms and almost $150,000 for catered banquets.
Catered banquets? Fucking hungry all over the fucking country here. People struggling to pay fucking grocery bill. These motherfuckers throw $20,000 on catered banquets?
A.I.G spent, listen to this one, $23,000 at the hotel spa and another $1,400 at the salon. They were getting their manicures, their facials, their pedicures, and their massages.
You forgot about their mud baths, blowjobs under the fucking massage tables, and that kind of shit.
While American people were footing the bill. And they spent enough...
And that motherfucker smiling. He's fucking thinking back. He's reminiscing.
Another $10,000 for, I don't know what this is, leisure dining.
That's where the prostitute comes to your room and sucks your dick. That's leisure dining.
At bars, oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Donallo, let me ask you, not as the insurance commissioner, but as a taxpayer, does this look...
You know what? Those motherfuckers are just laughing. They're having a great time at this shit. You You took $500,000 of our fucking money. Did that kind of hit your mind? You fucking fat bastards. Motherfucker, that's the money that should have made every American rich. But they fucked us. Butt fucked us with a fucking telephone pole.
Right for you?
I think there are some regrettable headlines in that, but I will say one thing, having been at large global companies and knowing what condition AIG was in when the injection occurred, the absolute worst thing that could have happened to AIG after the government extended $85 billion would have been for them to basically go into a runoff situation for employees.
See this guy there? New York State Insurance Department Superintendent. He was probably there getting his blowjob.
To leave for traders and major underwriters to flee the company. So if there was a thinking that they needed to bring everybody together in order to keep the productivity of the insurance companies intact and protect policyholders by keeping them from going into a runoff status, I do agree there is some profligate spending there, but the
In other words, they needed to party at $500,000 in a week so they could get back into the swing of things. Huh? Motherfucker, $500,000 we're talking about. That would take care of my financial problem, or any 5 Americans' 5 financial problems in one shot. These motherfuckers blew it on liquor, bitches, whores, and whatever, sheep, whatever they had drunk to their fucking hotel room.
Of bringing all the major employees together, to ensure that the $85 billion could be as greatly as possible paid back, would have been not a crazy corporate decision.
I would tend to disagree with you when it comes to pedicures, facials, manicures. The American people.
I would have took it a foot further. I would have jumped over that fucking counter and beat the fucking life out of that faggot. Here, how about this motherfucker? I have to struggle from minute to minute, from paycheck to paycheck, and you getting a fucking $500,000 pedicure and a party in a week at my expense?
I'm paying for that.
I agree. I'm just
and they're very upset.
I said there are regrettable and wrong headlines in that. But
See this guy here who's following with. We should have elected someone like Triple H, a wrestler, one of those Umaga. Have him go at him and beat the fuck out of him.
But the idea of making sure that you can get the game plan back on track so you can pay off the loan is not an irrational
Expensive way to get the game plan back on track.
I agree.
Look at this motherfucker's face. Wow, to get the game plan back on track. They were to butt fuck the American people. That's what the fuck they did. $500,000. It goes. You know what? This ain't the end of this shit. This is not the end. These companies are all doing it. That's what happens when you bail out the fat fucking cat. Okay? This motherfucker just sat there and said, oh, we need to do this so we can get back into the swing of things. Hey, motherfucker, I'm happy that I still got my job. How about you? You should be happy. You still got your job. You know what this government's got to learn? The word you're fired. That's what this government's got to learn. Flavio 13, out.